G'day legends. Just going to have a look at this. This was the latest bank that I did. So I've just turned the lights off on the others, so hopefully it's not too glary and I'll just have a squeeze. Everything seems to be going really well in these. So these are just, I think I bought these as a premium red guppy, but I bought a handful and they're everywhere now, like most guppies I guess, but still a bit glary, sorry. But yeah, this tank seems to be going pretty well. There's some bristlenose in there, albino bristlenose, just ones that I bred. I just threw 10 in there, I think, just honestly plenty of little fry. This guy's constantly breeding. Yeah, just red guppy really. Now in this tank here, which is looking pretty good, got some dripwood in it. Anubias Nana, which is thriving. Obviously me floating plants, the roots of the pothos always do well in these tanks, which has kind of grown down into the gravel and then back out, so it's going really well. There's some, is it sub-wassatang, I think they call it. A few bits of that I've thrown in there, just for guppy fry to hide in. And in this tank I've actually put the blue metal lace guppies. So started out with 3 pair, 2 pair left. So 2 females, 2 males left. So both females are looking pretty chunky. So I was thinking of separating them, because I don't have many obviously. It'd be good to be guaranteed of some fry, but I think I'm just going to leave them in there and see what happens. And there's plenty of plants in that tank, there's plenty of hiding spots, there's super red bristlenose in here as well, just babies, 10 in there I reckon, growing up. But yeah, that's that tank, so that's going really well. So the tank below, I hadn't decided what I was going to put in this, so I ended up just separating a heap of German white guppies, because the breeding tank was so overcrowded. I've actually set up 2 more tanks just to get a heap out, so not really to breed them in this tank, but I'm sure they will. But mainly males. There's some females in there, but I could probably, while I'm thinking about it, I'll probably catch the females out of here, drop them in the main tank, and take some more males out of that main tank, because it's pretty similar population in there. Maybe not as many males in that tank, but yeah, take some out. But yeah, this tank's going well. This has got the L397s in it. So I don't see him too often, but I think there's only, trying to zoom in on him. But yeah, there's 4 in that tank. Bought them as just, when they were really small. Couple of centimetres, so they're kind of growing alright, they're doing pretty well. But yeah, so German whites in this one, and they probably won't stay in there, but for now I just needed to separate and get them out of the way. So over here is some swordtails. So there's some pineapple swordtails in there, there's some firecracker albino swordtails, and then there's some of these darker, they're not in between, they're darker than the pineapples. They're fry from a pineapple and a albino firecracker. So all females bar the firecrackers, which are males. So breeding group will head outdoors into one of the big Laguna tubs in the coming weeks, or at least probably September. Depending on the weather, the swordtails can handle pretty cold. They're one of the better ones, so they'll get moved out there and hopefully breed some albino pineapples. So that was the project that I started some time ago. So we'll wait and see. But yeah, the tank's going well. There's also bristlenose in there, plenty of little, again, baby super reds. Probably another 10 or so in there. In the last two tanks, I haven't really done anything with this tank. It is purely some koi swordtails. These are ones I bred myself from they were a Sankey koi swordtail, I think. I lost, only had a pair of them, I think, so lost the girl and the male. But there's another tank with probably maybe 10 of these guys in it as well. So yeah, these guys will also go outside for summer. Hopefully get some size on them, and we'll probably breed before the end of summer. I'd say they'll grow pretty quick in the big 400 litre Laguna tubs, so they will double their size probably in a month or so. I reckon they'll smash the brine shrimp and so forth into them. But yeah, a few mystery snails, but yeah, nothing fancy in that one. This one's probably going to be set up for shrimp, so that's the plan for these bottom tanks, which are a bit cooler in the room. And then the female platies, these will all be going outside as well, so there shouldn't be any males in here. I've separated them to try and get some size on them, and they're not getting harassed by males, so giving them a bit of a break. But yeah, nothing too spectacular, but yeah, plenty of colour in the platies. But yeah, these guys will go out into a big 400 litre tub as well, with a few various males, and it'll be just random platies getting thrown out. So nothing else in that tank. Anubis, obviously, again, I haven't even put that one in a bit of driftwood or something yet, but it's pretty healthy. And obviously the roots of the pothos, which always take off. Duckweed, which is just rampant through my tanks, which I do take out heaps all the time, but it's yeah, just I don't know, it does just goes mad. Literally taking it out with a bucket load. This tank here is pretty good. There's not much in there, but most of them, it's unbelievable, this stuff. I throw it in with the turtles and the goldfish. They eat it and get rid of it pretty quick, but yeah, it's everywhere. So when I transfer weed, there's just been bits on it, and when I catch fish in other tanks, I get a little bit in the net, and yeah, before you know it, it's set itself up in another tank. So, but it doesn't really bother me. It does actually, with my lighting, it seems to. These are just Bunnings clip-on lights. This stuff seems to shade these a little bit, and I find like the Anubis and all this type of stuff, Eddie Moss, Java Moss, sorry, and like the Subboss tanks seem to be going really well in the tanks that I've got it in. So it must be doing something right, and as you see, this Anubis has gone absolutely mad. It's just doubled its size. The roots are coming down, taking over, so yeah, it seems to kind of work. So at this stage, it doesn't really bother me. I was thinking of doing some aquascaping, but I'm not sure if I've got time for it. But I do like, I wouldn't mind doing just a couple, but time and effort, not sure if we'll get there. But that's the latest bag. It's been up and running for a few months now, the 6 tanks. And obviously a few of these will be emptied out for summer breeding. Got the plants growing in them. But yeah, that's about it. So I might just do a few different videos on just a bank at a time. Turn the other lights off, seems to be a little bit better perhaps. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone. Please subscribe, comment, like, and I'll try and do videos a bit more regularly, but yeah, just been a bit slack. So cheers, legends.